Alright, what is good, y'all? A new YouTube video, and earlier this week, I pretty much posted on my IG story saying, ask me questions for a YouTube video, so I'm just gonna be answering questions that you guys were wondering. So, gonna be a pretty chill video, just answering questions. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna try to get to every single one, and let's get started. Okay, how do you fear taking trades, or how do you not fear taking trades? And how do you control your emotions when you are in a trade? So this was actually one thing I struggled with. I really did struggle with fear of actually executing, and kind of how I got over it was I kind of just had the realization that especially in prop firm trading, you guys need to realize in prop firm trading, it is fake money, it is simulated markets, it is nothing real. All the risk on the table is $50 or $150, so $200 for an activation fee. So you should really not be fearful to go in the markets, right? It's not like it's a live account. It's not like you're risking thousands of dollars every single trade. It is a prop firm account. It's not real. It's not real money. So kind of once I had that realization of, all right, bro, I don't know why you're stressing so much. That is kind of when I got rid of the fear of taking those trades. And I was like, bro, just execute. Is it really that hard to press the buy button, to press the sell button when your A+ setup shows? No, it is not. And how do you control your emotions while you're in a trade? Sometimes, bro, if it's a trade where I'm targeting a bit more, then I'm not even kidding. I sometimes just enter the trade and just walk away from my computer, because there's nothing you can do once you're in the trade. Once you're in the trade, you're locked. So I sometimes just walk away, or if it's a scalpy trade, I'm in and out within minutes. Obviously, I'm not gonna walk away there, but I do have a break-even system that is relatively safe. I go break-even at internal highs and lows, and that definitely helps me control my emotions, because pretty much once I'm break-even on a trade, then it's risk-free and I'm fully stress-free. So, yeah, that is kind of how I handle my emotions. Just one, having a pretty solid break-even system, and two, sometimes I just walk away from my computer. How to grow patience, level psychology, and how to control emotions. So pretty much the same thing. And controlling emotions is something I get asked a lot, because you guys need to realize every single trader, I promise you, every single trader has emotions. I guarantee we all feel the same thing. We all enter a trade. Let's say we both get stopped out. Yeah, we are feeling the same emotions, wanting to re-enter the markets and re-enter that trade. But you just have to come to a realization that, bro, everyone feels the same emotions, and it is only the people that do not act on those emotions that will actually have long-term success, right? So yeah, I really want to FOMO win on a trade. Let's say we're trending to my draw and liquidity, but I don't get on my entry system. We don't give a retracement. What the fuck am I gonna do? Am I just gonna break my rules and continue to set myself back? No, I'm not. No, I am not, bro. So you just have to realize, yeah, we all feel the same emotions, but it's a matter of, do you want to set yourself back on a daily basis by breaking your rules, by breaking your system, by acting on the emotions, or do you decide to not act on the emotions, stay disciplined like everyone else that is winning and is trading consistently, because that's what everyone else does. We all feel the same emotions, but it is a matter of, are you going to act on that emotion? That is simply just discipline. Do you still have psych issues? Not really as much as I used to, but kind of just off what I just said, right? Everyone feels emotions. So yeah, in terms of feeling the need and want to go back into the markets, but I know I'm not supposed to, yeah. But is it much easier now that I have gotten consistent with it? Yes, because of the fact that it's now that I have the feeling and I know what it takes to get consistent payouts, it's why would I ever go back, right? So I do believe it gets way easier once you feel and once you see the results you get by just simply not acting on those emotions. So yes, I do, but it is much easier to handle because I know the results I get by not acting on those psych issues. What's the biggest thing in your life that changed when you finally became financially successful? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's obviously I'm not dummy rich, I'm not bro, generally, I mean, I've ran up a decent amount, but it's not fuck you money, bro. It's literally just, The only difference is I can fucking buy food, get Chipotle, gas station run, like without even really thinking twice about it. But like, bro, like unless you're really stupid with your money, just going out buying dumb things, like there's not that big of a difference at all, bro. I am the same exact person I was 7 months ago, but the only difference now is like I have a bit more freedom in like terms of getting like the little things. Like I can go to a gas station, boom, cool. I can go out and get some food, boom, cool. Don't really have to think twice about it. But other than like the little things that previously I would have to be like, oh fuck, bro, should I get this protein bar and energy drink at the gas station because I'm low-key broke right now? Like now it's just I don't really have to think twice about it. But other than that, bro, there's like no difference. There's no difference. I'm the same exact person, bro. Literally, like it's not that much of a difference. How long did it take you to get your first payout, and what was the first thing you did with your money? So this is kind of a weird story because I got my first 2 payouts. It was 2 payouts at a time. I got my first 2 payouts 6 months into trading. 6 months into trading, and what I did with that money was literally just reinvest it back into prop firm accounts. And why I say it's weird is because I got my first 2 payouts. I got my first 2 payouts and then pretty much went on like a break-even streak for the next like 5 months. So literally I just put all that money right back into prop firms and ended up losing it all. So I got my first 2 payouts 6 months in, then went break even, and literally with that money, it just went right back into prop firms, which is what you should do. Reinvest your payouts. How long did it take you? Okay, that's the same question. Now let me go on to the new ones. Should I be paper trading, and what I learned 1 week into this? So I just made a short form video on this. I think you should paper trade until you have a really good understanding on how the market moves. And once you have a model and system that you are confident in, that is when you should make the switch from paper trading to prop firm trading, and never go from paper trading to a live account. Always ease into it with prop firm trading just because it is way less risk on. So, yeah, I would say if you have a model and system you understand and you have a basic understanding of the markets, that is when I should think you could transition into prop firm trading. So you kind of get that real, you get that feeling of actually money on the table and actually having to handle your emotions. How do you build a routine? Just do it, bro. Like just do it. Like I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like you just do the things you set out. Like you just say, all right, today I'm gonna boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna knock out this in my day, and you just do it, bro. It's not like a how-to. It's just you set out things to do on your day that you want to do on a consistent basis, and you do it. Like for me, I have a pretty consistent routine of waking up, trading, content, calls with my students, blah, 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 blah. I just have that routine built out. So whatever your routine is, just build it out, whatever makes sense for you, whatever is productive for you, and then just do it. You know what I'm saying? How long did it take you to reach your first $10,000 month? So it took me around a year on the dot. I pretty much started trading July of 2024. And it did not take me until July of 2025 to reach my first 5-figure month. So July of 2025 was my first 5-figure month. So a year it took me. How to build strong discipline. Bro, like you just have to realize there's nothing, I mean, okay, so there's obviously things you can do to build discipline, and it all stems from being, it all stems from outside the charts, right? Like if you go into every single day, you like you said, you have a routine, you have shit you're supposed to be doing, you have a productive routine, a disciplined routine, and you're just like overall discipline in life. That is when it starts translating over to the charts, right? If you are not disciplined in life, it is most likely not getting disciplined over to the charts. So just first thing first, bro, start off with just implementing discipline in like literally everything. Your food, gym, your work, bro. Like for me, like when I was making no money trading, I had to be really disciplined because I was running a power washing business, and like bro, like you need to be on top of that, and it all stems from building discipline off the charts, and that is the only thing that will translate from on the charts. So again, obviously it's not like you have to be disciplined off the charts, because there could be a fat loser that's really disciplined and makes money from trading. But like your question was how to build strong discipline, and it all stems from building it outside the charts, and then that is when it'll translate to on the charts. How do you detach from your P&L? Again, bro, my biggest tip is, my biggest tip from detaching from the P&L is like, bro, like you need to realize you should never be chasing a dollar amount. Like the second you are chasing a dollar amount in your trading is the second you will get attached to the money and get attached to wanting payouts and getting attached to the idea of hitting that first 10K month, right? So you need to be attached and you need to detach from the P&L and start more focusing on simply controlling the controllables. Are you controlling what you know you're supposed to be doing? Are you controlling sticking to your system every single day? And the second you start focusing on sticking to all your rules, sticking to your system, journaling and learning every single day instead of focusing on the money, that is when you will start actually progressing and really start seeing progress. So, I mean, again, bro, like, and just like kind of these little tips. I personally, for me, like my Top Step X, I don't have any of the P&L, like I don't have my balance. That's all blurred out. So like I barely even know what my balance is in my accounts. I just trade. And like I said, like it sounds crazy, but I literally just trade. Like I don't care how much I make. I don't care how much I lose, because all I'm focused on is, because all I know, because this is all I know, if I stick to my system on a consistent basis, more than likely I'm going to be up and I'm able to request payouts, right? So that is the only thing I'm focused about. So if the only thing you're focused about is sticking to your system that you know gets you paid out in the markets, and you fully just stop focusing, stop looking at the numbers, then you're more than likely to get paid out, right? How did you get rid of the feeling of rush in trading? Bro, like I generally do not understand this, because majority of you guys are feeling so rushed and feel like you need payouts by X amount, when in reality, bro, your payout is going nowhere, right? Like let's say you need or you want to get a $5,000 payout by the end of the month, and let's say it's coming to the end of the month, like it's November right now, it's coming to the end of the month and you're not on track to do it. Who cares, bro? The payout is going nowhere. The payout is going nowhere. It's not gonna just disappear because it went on to the next month, bro. You need to realize there should be no rush. Like the second you start rushing trading is the second you will start forcing trades, is the second you will start doing things that do not align with your system. So genuinely, you need to realize that the payout is going nowhere, and the second you start feeling like you need to do things is the second you need to buy more accounts because you just blew all them shits, bro. But like generally, the payout is going nowhere and there's no reason to rush it. There's no reason to rush it, because you need to realize the more patient you are is the more paid you get. The more patient you are is the more paid you get. So when you start rushing things, blown accounts happen. So the payout is going nowhere, bro. Just be patient and wait for your setup. Who cares if it's you need to get the payout by this month? No, you don't, bro. Just be patient. As an intermediate experience, should I wait for my A+ on evals or just full port with volume? So personally, me, I obviously, like, I feel like I've said this before, but the way I trade evals is very, very aggressive. But this is because of the fact that I've gotten payouts before. I have a lot of money saved up to a point where I don't really care about losing, maybe like blowing like a set of evals, right? So if you have gotten payouts and you have money saved up and you know you are a profitable trader, then yes, I would say risk heavy on evals, because now you're looking at it in terms of return on investment, and the time you spend on trading evals is time taken away from you being able to request payouts on your XFAs, right? So if you are profitable and have money saved up, then yes, size heavy on your evals with kind of just volume to draw on liquidity. But if you are broke and you have not had any payouts, you are not profitable, then do not do this. It is a waste of money, and you are more than likely going to just blow through accounts that you are not okay with losing. If you are okay with losing the money, then yes. If you are not okay with losing the money and you have not had proven profitability, then do not stay extremely aggressive on evals. Treat them normally. Treat them like you would trade XFA, A+ setups only. And I would not say risk light, just don't risk like half of your drawdown. Risk like a third of your drawdown. So yeah. Best thing you did after your first big trading win, and best thing to do now? Bro, like I said, just reinvest your money, bro. Bro, please be like cautious with your money. Like if you start getting money quickly, randomly, bro. Just do not get big-headed. Do not get an ego. Do not go out and spend it, bro. Like, just please, please, please be stingy with your money. Like, unless you have a fuckload saved up, bro, please just reinvest it into accounts, build capital, and just stack your fucking bread, bro. Please do not be an idiot with your money. That's all I've done, bro. Like, I've gone on 2 trips to Miami, but like, again, I'm not going out and buying and putting a down payment on an M4 comp, getting a Corvette. Like, bro, save up your money and reinvest it into accounts and reinvest it into yourself. The last problem I have to overcome is trading bad PA. Yeah, so trading bad price action and avoiding unnecessary losses is the biggest thing that kept me in the break-even stage, was simply not being able to recognize conditions, not being able to recognize when to stay out of trades. And that is solely the biggest thing that kept me in the break-even. I would just continue executing on days I knew I was not supposed to be executing on. So what I do now is that helps me a lot, is just simply staying on higher time frames, right? Because you can easily get faked out by a big 1 minute displacement candle. So what do I do? Like, I kid you not, I sit on the 5 minute time frame. I do not scale down to the 1 minute time frame until it is absolutely necessary for an entry. All I do is sit on the 15 minute, the 5 minute time frame, and wait until price is clear. So if you simply stay in higher time frames until price is clear, you will avoid so many losses, because the 5 minute and 15 minute will tell you a much more accurate story than the 1 minute time frame, where it's just too like volume like this, bro. So please stay on higher time frames, and it will help you avoid trading bad PA and avoid losses. Why have you been taking non-New York AM trades lately? This is a good question. And this is simply because of the fact that, as you guys seen, we have had a lot of volume in November, like a lot of volume. And I've noticed that we are moving very cleanly in other sessions, right? Like, we have had very clean draws in liquidity that we've been taking out with volume in Asia, possibly like pre-market, right? So this is how I look at it, right? If price is trading with volume to a strong draw in liquidity, and my exact entry model shows up, why would that be a bad thing, right? And I do only recommend this to if you are like actually trading consistently profitable in New York, right? Because if you're not consistently profitable trading New York, then why do you think you can do it trading different sessions, right? So I just look at it as, if my exact A+ entry model shows with volume to a strong draw in liquidity, and I know I can handle my emotions if I take a loss, and I know I'm disciplined, whatever happens on that trade, then I feel like I should have the confidence, and I do have the confidence, to execute on that trade just like New York, right? Because there's no different. Still my exact setup, still do a strong draw in liquidity, and if you know you can handle that trade and be disciplined no matter what happens, just like every other trade in New York, then I think it's okay. So I've simply just expanded a little bit and opened my eyes a little bit to it, just because of the volume we've been trading with. Because kind of beforehand, Asia has been relatively slow, but now, like, I'm not saying it's going to stay like this, but I've just noticed we've been making good moves. So if I can take advantage of an A+ trade to a strong draw in liquidity, then I will. When should I buy my first crazy car, like an M4 or Corvette? That was really the thing I just said, bro. Like, just, bro, like, be stingy with your money. Like, unless you can comfortably afford it. I'm not one that's gonna go out and say, yeah, bro, you got a little bit of money, go out and spend it. It's dumb, bro. It's dumb. Just don't be an idiot with your money. So unless you have hella racks saved up, I would not say go out and make a dumb purchase on a car. It's just not smart, bro. Can I turn profitable if I follow my rules for 30 days and straight and just focusing, or is that instead of, there is something that I've heard that is called the 1 month rule. And essentially it is, if you stick to everything you know you're supposed to be doing, you stick to every single rule you know you're supposed to be following for a month straight, more than likely at the end of that month, you're going to get results that you like. You are most likely going to get payouts, and you are most likely going to be up very well on your accounts. So it's kind of like the 30 trade challenge, the 30-day rule, because I wouldn't say you can turn profitable, but it will definitely give you the realization that, okay, wow, all it took was genuinely me not being an idiot, me not being and making dumb decisions on a consistent basis. Because once you feel and once you see the results you get by sticking to your system like that on a 30-day basis, you will see you'll probably get paid out, and essentially it might not turn you profitable, but it will make you never want to go back to the bullshit you were doing before. Do you love me? No. Why are you trading 50K accounts instead of 150K accounts? So this is a good question, and it is simply just they are much easier to pass, and personally me, I size relatively heavy, so if I can pass them quickly and then just build the buffer off the rip, then I am willing to do that instead of spending like double the price on 150s where it takes longer to pass. I think 50Ks are just more efficient, and especially if you have a buffer built, it's the same exact thing as 150s. So just efficiency, easier to pass, and if you can build a buffer quickly, then it's the same thing really. Any more questions? Okay, that is pretty much it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that is pretty much it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do another video of this, let me know in the comments. I'll post up another story on my Instagram, and I will do another one of these. If you have any more questions, just let me know in the comments saying, hey bro, I like this video. Do another one, post another story, and I'll give you another banger question. So if you want to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments and I will do it. And with that being said, in the description, my TikTok, Instagram, my Discord where I teach trading for free. And if you want accounts with Alpha Futures, goated prop firm code Jack will get you discounted. And with that being said, subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys in the next one.